Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Welcome. You know, I've been really looking forward to tonight's show. We've got some smashing surprises for you, and I'm going to start right now with a surprise for somebody who's looking at herself right now on one of our TV monitors. Yes, surprise, surprise. It's you, Sue Tillman. Yes, Joe, come and join me, Sue. Oh, hello, so welcome to Surprise, Surprise. Suppose you're wondering my ear, aren't you, Chuck? Well, I've had a lovely letter about you. Yes, from your daughter, Claire. Oh, not till after the show. Please. Your Claire tells me, in a word, that you are the most wonderful mum. Because you don't ever care about yourself. You worry about other people, especially when they're ill or they need cheering up. And you'd send them little flowers, and you go round and give them little bouquets of flowers. And Claire tells me that in your dreams you've often dreamed, I wish somebody'd knock on our front door and give me a little bouquet of flowers. Well, surprise, surprise. Sue, this is the night. We haven't got the door, but we've got that little bouquet of flowers. And here to deliver them is your daughter, Claire. Come in, Claire. Is that a nice surprise?
Wonderful, thank you.
Oh, super. And the flowers keep coming because your Tracy's here with another lovely bunch as well. Come in, Tracy.
Oh, from me then.
They kept it a secret. They're good at keeping secrets as well. Now, do the names Robert and Mandy Balkenhagen mean anything to you? Oh, they do? Because you do a bit of work for them too. And in their appreciation, they've brought you a bouquet of flowers. Well, come in, Robert and Mandy, come in. Yes. Aren't they lovely flowers?
Aren't they gorgeous?
They are gorgeous. Oh, and Sue, there's more.
Oh, no.
There's more. Your dear friend who you work with, in fact, you call her your second mum. She's so lovely. Yes, Barb Reed. She's here as well with her bunch of flowers. Come in, Barb. Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that lovely? Are you happy now?
Very.
Well, you'll be even happier still because there's more. Oh, you've got ever such a good friend living in Brighton.
Yes.
And you only get to see her about, well, maybe once a month, yes. Here she is. She's got the biggest bunch of all. Yes, your dear friend, Kay Levine. Come in, Kay. Because they're certainly heavy. She won't be able to carry them as well. Come down here. Well, look at this. What do you think of this, Sue?
Smashing, thank you.
Absolutely. You're overcome, aren't you, sweetheart? Tears of happiness. That's absolutely smashing. I hope you've got enough vases to put them in. And you'll never wish for anything like that again. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the lovely Sue, her family and friends, and of course, not forgetting these gorgeous flowers. Well, now, we had a letter about a lovely lady from Wales. Her name is Enid Edwards, but everybody calls her Auntie Nen. Now, 20-year-old Mark Jones wrote and told us how Nen is the kindest and most warm-hearted lady in the tiny village of, I've got to get this right, Yscaibiog. Yscaibiog. You try saying that. Well, Yscaibiog is up there in North Wales, and she's always ready to lend a helping hand and works tirelessly each year to make the village carnival a success. Now, Mark asked me if we could arrange a surprise for Nen, so our Bob Carolgees has gone up to Wales to do just that.
Nen. Nen Edwards. Hello, morning.
Morning.
Surprise, surprise. Nice to see you.
What? Hey, what's all this about?
Well, I'll tell you. See, your cousin's son, Mark, has written and told us all about you. And he's told us about how everyone in the village appreciates all your hard work that you do, especially for the annual carnival.
Hey, what?
This is your doing.
Everyone here in, I have to get the name right, Yscaibiog, yeah?
Yeah.
Appreciates your work so much that they have organised a surprise carnival just for you.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
That's right. I mean, that's what's happening today. There's a special carnival just for you today. And so, as you probably know, you know better than I do, carnivals take a lot of organising. And so we've got a lot to do. We've got costumes to get ready, and we've got stalls to make up, and we've got games to organise, so we'd better get a move on. All right, now? Here we go.
You knew about this.
Well, we'll be joining Bob and Nen live for the start of the carnival, but right now I'm going to surprise a lady in Durham. She's Iris Waterson, and she's got a very unusual musical talent. You'll find out what when I speak to her, so let's get dialing. I wonder how many digits there are this week. Oh, surprise, surprise, boring, another 10. Here we go. Yes, I bet you're dying to know what she does. Oh, gosh. Oh, she's not out.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, please, can I speak to Iris Waterson?
Yes, uh-huh.
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 Is that you, Iris?
Yeah?
Oh, surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here.
It isn't. Thinking me, it's you and a Mac, isn't it?
It's me and a Mac. Well, I'll wear a Mac if you want me to, Iris. Whatever turns you on, Chuck. Now, Iris, I must ask you right away.
Uh-huh.
You've got a very unusual musical talent, haven't you, Chuck?
Yes, I have.
Tell everybody, we're all dying to know, because I haven't told them yet what you do.
If I tell you the old-fashioned name, will you not laugh?
No, we won't. Oh, no.
Right.
Audience. I'll just ask the audience here in the studio.
Well, they said that I play the knackers.
Iris, you know, well, it's my turn to be gobsmacked, because I thought...
Bones, Cilla.
I thought you were going to say the Bones in the first place.
Yes, I do play the bones, yes.
You do play the Bones. Nobody told me it was the, you know, the other what you just said. Well, the Bones, well, that's a very old art, isn't it? Because I remember way back, my granddad used to play the Bones.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Now, what kind of bones do you play? What sort of bones are they?
Just off the joint.
Have you ever considered playing your bones on television?
Uh-huh.
You have?
Yeah?
How about coming on Surprise Surprise next week and doing a duet with me?
With you?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Yes, all right.
No, I mean, I can't play the bones, but I mean, I've seen my Uncle Tommy do it.
Uh-huh.
And it looks quite easy. It's very similar to the spoons, is that right,
That's
Iris?
right, yes, the hot is.
Now, do you think you'd be able to, you know, do a bit of the bone thing with me?
Yes, but definitely.
Super.
Right?
All right, lovely. Well, I shall see you next week. All right, Iris?
Right, okay then.
All right, don't forget to bring the bones.
Right, bye.
Ta-ra then, Chuck.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Well, I'm sure that Iris will give a rattling good time with her bones next week, but in the meantime, let's see what's in store on the Searchline with our very own gorgeous Gordon Byrne.
Thank you. Now tell me this and tell me no more. Are you a Harry Belafonte fan?
Am I ever Harry Belafonte? No! Daddy! Oh.
No, Harry Belafonte.
That's Harry Belafonte. But that was his record. I was just going to say, Gordon, he could put the punch in my room any time.
Can you recognise this then?
Let me listen.
Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand.
Yes, I do. I recognise that. But, I mean, I do know the song. It's a 50s number, but it really was a bit before my time.
Really? It's funny, it was in my record collection. I thought we were the same age, but there you are. My mind's getting confused. I could actually tell you the B-side, Coconut Woman.
Coconut Woman. Oh, I should know that, should I?
Well, it went actually as high as number 3 in June 1957, and it's the first clue in helping Vera Hearn find her old school friend Margaret Stevenson. Margaret's parents used to own a grocer's shop on the Portobello Road in Kensington. As 12-year-olds, Vera and Margaret used to sit on the window ledge of the shop singing along to Island in the Sun. Now here's the second clue. This is Margaret pictured on her wedding day in 1967. Stevenson is her maiden name, but Vera can't remember Margaret's married name, except that her husband is an Irishman called Danny. Margaret and Danny moved to South Africa in the mid-1970s. Now, they may have returned home since then, but if they haven't, Margaret has 3 brothers who should be able to help. John Stevenson, aged about 53, David about 48, and Paul in his late 30s. Now, if anyone can give us details as to Margaret's whereabouts, then please call us. Now, take a look at this. It's the wedding of Iris and Alan Heat 40 years ago. Indeed, they've just celebrated their ruby anniversary. They're desperate to get in touch with the bridesmaid on the left of this picture. She's Adelaide Nash, and here she is again with her husband Arthur at their wedding on Boxing Day 1951. This time it's Iris's turn to be Adelaide's bridesmaid. She's the one on the right, keeping her hands warm with the muffler. Alas, Iris lost touch with Adelaide over 30 years ago and would dearly love to see her again. And now for a romance that didn't make it to the altar. This dashing sailor is Ron Kenchington. The picture was taken in 1940, the year he last saw his childhood sweetheart, Marjorie Firmage. They were at school together in Christchurch, Hampshire. Well, a lot of water has flowed under his bow, and he's got a few yarns to tell you. So, Marjorie, if you're out there, please give us a call. Now, to round off this section, we are trying to find the owner of this beautiful gold pendant. It was found by Elaine Payne in Marks & Spencer, Swindon, just before Christmas 3 years ago. She handed it into the shop, but as it was never claimed, they returned it to her. Not to be put off, she advertised locally, but this also failed to bring any results. Now, it's clearly a commemorative medal, and is inscribed on the back, Anniversario della Vittoria, which is obviously of great sentimental value to someone, and Elaine hopes that Searchline will finally be able to trace its rightful owner. And here's the Searchline number if you can help with any of tonight's stories, 071 222 8070. I'll be back later with news of great successes on Searchline in recent weeks, but right now, here's Cilla again.
Okay, Gordon, we shall see you later, all right, love? Okay. Super. Well, most girls dream that one day they'll get married, and when they do, it's a church wedding with all the trimmings, including a posh car to take them to the reception. Most girls, that is. But not so Debbie Skinner from Leicester. Since she was 12, Debbie has had a very definite idea about her wedding, especially the transport. Debbie's mum, Jill, wrote and told us all about her daughter's big idea. So we got our Bob to put on his best bib and tucker, and a couple of weeks ago, he was waiting outside the church when newlyweds Debbie and Mick Bailey came out.
Hi, it's Debbie Skinner. Oh, sorry, it's Debbie Bailey now. Hello, Nick. How are you? Oh, can I be first?
Done all this.
Can I be first to kiss the bride? Oh, isn't that lovely? Now, Mick thought it'd be a lovely idea if I came along here to give you a lovely kiss and,
Have
have it be on your wedding photo. All right. Well, and I've heard, actually, that you got... Where are you getting some reception from here? Is that a roller?
No, it's BMW.
BMW. What would you like to go to your reception?
Oh, you've not.
What?
An elephant.
An elephant. I'd like to introduce you to Randy, and he's over here. Come and meet him. You're very own elephant. Hi, Randy. This is Debbie.
Oh, so there's all pitch with flowers.
I'm sorry, I forgot that.
Hey,
Don't mind my Oh, how romantic. Oh, dear. We've got something better. Well, dear. Sit on the other side.
They say an elephant never forgets, and I bet that's one day Debbie and Mick will never forget. And there they are in our audience. Where are you, Debbie and Mick? Give us a wave. Oh, super. I'm dying to know. Come and tell me all about the wedding. Come on, Debbie and Mick, tell me all about it. Nice to meet you, because I didn't meet you. Hi, Mick, sit down there. Well, what about you on your way? You look gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You look terrific. I'm dying to know where you went on your honeymoon. Where did you go?
Didn't.
Did the elephant let you down, or what?
Didn't have enough juice in it.
Oh, well, actually, honeymoons are expensive, aren't they?
That's true.
But it was a super wedding anyway.
Oh, yeah, and something to look back on.
But you've missed out. Oh, not even a weekend anywhere?
No.
Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to have a honeymoon weekend. Oh. Yes, all expenses paid as well. All thanks to the Danish Tourist Board and the airline. Oh, you well, they'll be pleased because they're paying for everything. But you're going to have a super weekend, honeymoon weekend, and you're going to love Copenhagen. It's really actually what they say is wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. You're going to be flying first class. It's going to be champagne all the way. Do you like champagne?
Oh, I don't know about him.
Well, she can have the champagne.
You go on your own.
You can make your own arrangements. You're also going to be staying at a really top hotel in Copenhagen. You're going to be wined and dined and literally
nice. Makes a change.
Oh. Listen, you're fed up with married life already.
It's going that way.
Is it? How long have you been married?
Just over a week.
Well, this is a second honeymoon. Let's hope this won't be the first of many. Because inside here are the 2 first-class tickets, together with all the hotel details, all right? And the best thing about this, you don't have to come back next week and tell us how you get on.
I'll have to go back next year to look at the scenery.
Well, you will. Start saving now, because that's all expenses paid. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, to give them time to recover, we're going to take a break. But before we do, I must say a very big thank you to Sergeant King and the lads from Wigston Police Station for all their help at the wedding. See you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back, and I've just heard that the Carnival procession is about to arrive up there in North Wales, so let's find Bob and see what's happening. Oh, look at that. Oh. hat off, please, and speak to me. The red dragon there. Could you... I don't believe that. Could you take your head off, please, and talk to me?
How did you know it was me, Cilla?
Bob, what a silly question. I'd recognise that tail anywhere. Oh. How are things going tonight, Bob?
Well, lovely. Absolutely fabulous. As you can see, we've got this lovely procession going on. Aren't they all gorgeous? I'd like to introduce you to the star of our carnival here. None other than Nen Edwards. Come in, Nen.
Yes, I was wondering when you would be on there, too. Hello, Nen. Welcome to Surprise, Surprise.
Thank you, Cilla.
And you look wonderful, I might add. What's the weather like? A bit blowy?
Bit rainy.
A bit rainy as well. Well, Nen, are you looking forward to this evening, Chuck?
Yes, I am, very much.
Good. But isn't it about time you were getting on inside?
Yes, but I'd just like to introduce you to a couple more people because you've seen loads of them. We'll just have a look. We've got 3 that we've picked out here who have come to say a very special hello to be on the telly. Now, first of all, what's your name?
Sean.
Sean. This is a boy.
Oh, Sean. Sean, you dressed up for the evening?
Yeah.
What have you come as?
A ballet dancer.
A ballet dancer. And this is all for our Nenny, your Auntie Nen.
Yes, it is. And we've got Farmer here. What's your name?
Craig.
Craig.
And oh, yes, real farmer. And what's your name?
Paul.
That's little Paul there. Paul's
Paul.
come as a goat.
You've come as a goat. Oh, Paul. How old is our Paul?
How old are you, Paul?
6.
6.
6-year-old goat, isn't it?
Oh, Paul, Paul, what's your favourite television programme?
Neighbours. And blind date.
Fronted at all there, Cilla. Anyway, you're quite right. Thank you very much, children. Off you go. Thank you, Farmer. Take your hay off.
Super. It looks as if you're going to have a super evening there.
We're having a good time already. And I should say a very big thank you to the Northrop Junior Band. They're here behind me.
They're great.
Aren't they lovely? They're marvellous. I think so.
Are you hitting everybody with that tail?
But we had better get inside because actually Nen has invited me to join in the 3-legged Easter egg and spoon race, and I'm going to win that. I'm entering it. Right,
You're in there, are you?
See you later,
so you're going inside now?
You're going inside now. See you later.
Well, all right, but he's got his ass on again. Well, Bob, just one little word of advice, Chuck, before you go in. Watch your. What? I was going to say, oh dear. Watch your head. Oh dear, I hope he finds his way in before the end of the carnival. Well, we'll be going back to Wales a little later on to see what Bob and Nen are up to then. Meanwhile, it's time for our Gordon and the Searchline again. And I believe we've got lots of good news. I can't wait for this, Gordon.
Absolutely. We've had some great results on Searchline recently, and I thought you and everybody at home would love to hear just how our stories worked out. Remember the 1940s band, the Ronston Aces, whose signature tune was "The World is Waiting for the Sunrise." Well, we were looking for 4 ex-members. We found them all, and a couple more besides. And then there was a personal appeal by this man, John Simpson. He was looking for his half-sister, Anne-Marie McNeil, who he last saw 19 years ago in Glasgow when she was 2. That appeal was successful, and they've just celebrated Anne-Marie's 21st birthday together. Then there was Olatunji Okabuejo, or Tunji for short, who was hoping to find Kathleen and Ernest Taylor, who had looked after him for the first 5 years of his life. Well, they're now in touch with each other. And finally, you'll remember Brian Hill's personal appeal to find his father, Frederick Sidney Hill. Brian last saw his dad in 1954. Well, wonderful news. Fred saw the show and was on the phone like a shot. And here they are together tonight in our audience, father and son reunited after 37 years.
Oh,
Isn't that great? So, some great successes, thanks of course to your help, and let's hope there'll be a lot more. And in particular for Mrs. Vicky Mason, desperately trying to find her son Michael, who she had to give up for adoption when he was a baby. Vicky told me the whole story when I met her recently.
I was 20 at the time when Michael was born at the Osborne Nursing Home in Thetford. In those days, it was very difficult to bring up a child. There was no money and I was advised to have him adopted. This I really did not want to do.
But you did after 6 weeks.
After
took him
6
where?
weeks, I took him to 4 Baker Street in London, where he was adopted.
And you've no idea where he went, but you do know that a couple of times he came back to try and find you. Where was that?
Well, he came to see my parents at Rowdham, where I used to live. And he also came again as a teenager. This I was told many years later.
So you had no idea that happened at the time? You weren't told?
No, no. And I've spent 30 years trying to find him, travelling thousands of miles.
So if Michael is looking at this moment, what would you say to him?
I'd say, please come and find me or give me a call.
Well, fingers crossed. Let's hope Michael's watching. And if he is, this is the number for him, or indeed anyone who can help with tonight's stories, to ring. 071 222 8070. Our researchers will be here until 11 o'clock tonight, or you can always write to us at this address. Surprise, surprise, LWT, South Bank TV Centre, London, SE99 6YW. I shall be back next week with more stories, so I'll see you then, and see you too.
Indeed you will, Gordon. Have a happy Easter, my little chucky egg.
Thank you. I'm straight off to Belfast now to see my mum.
Oh, we'll give her my love. All right. See you next week.
Look forward to it.
Oh, isn't it nice to have friends? And someone who has more friends than they realise are Billy and Joanne Rosie. They live in Gurdonless Lighthouse off the coast of Aberdeen, and they are the original Good Samaritans. They do so many good turns for a lot of people that I decided to fly up and do a good turn for them. Oh, surprise, surprise, Joanne. Joanne, come downstairs. Where's your Billy? Billy, Billy. Billy, Billy. Surprise, surprise. Hello, Billy.
Hello, how are you? Nice to see you, Cilla.
Oh, thank you very much, isn't it?
What is this all about?
What is it all? Well, I shall tell you, because I've had a lovely letter about you. You're quite a unique couple, aren't you?
In what way?
You people visit your fellow countrymen in hospitals. Now they go, everybody normally goes to their homes or hotels, but you visit people in hospitals. Now, why is that?
Well, they're a piece away from home and they can't get somebody to come in and visit them, so we just take a trip up to see them.
Yes, because we're here in Aberdeen. Well, you're talking about people in the Orkneys.
That's correct. Normally, Arcadians, when they're put down to hospital in Aberdeen, my brother, who is in the medical profession, or Joanne's sister, either phones us and lets us know. And whether we know the people or not, we go and see them.
And you can visit these people up to 4 times in one night, is that right?
Yes, sometimes we do, yes.
Well, the culprit all involved in this was Catherine Gray. You know her, don't you? She wrote and told me all about you, and she said that all your friends that you've helped up there in the Orkneys want to say a very big special thank you to you both.
Oh,
how do you feel about that?
I feel grand.
Oh, isn't that nice? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Pack those. I've got 2. Come on, Bill.
Think of me, and soon I will be there.
say hello to one of the coach parties in our audience tonight. They've come all the way from Cudworth near Barnsley in Yorkshire, and I want to know where they are. Come on, where are you, the Barnsley? Give us a wave. Hello. Hello. Oh, yes, isn't that gorgeous? Now, the party was organised by Mary Green. Now, where are you, Mary? Hello, Mary. Thank you for organising this party. Introduce me. Who are you? Any relatives with you tonight?
Yeah, this is my sister Katie Bradley.
Hiya, Katie.
And my brother.
Thank you. Very well.
Oh, lovely. And your brother?
And my brother Patrick Knight.
Hello, Stuart.
Hello. Oh, hey, I like him, Mary. I could have some of that. Oh, yes. Oh, all three of you, come down and join me for a chat. Come on, gang. Yeah, you sit over there next to Katie there, just fill up the space.
Right, I'll do that.
Well, is this the first time you've been on television?
Yes.
Have you enjoyed the show so far?
Beautiful.
Oh, isn't it nice? Well, you belong to a big family, don't you?
Yeah.
I suppose you're wondering what... Eh?
We have another sister up there.
Your another sister up there. Where is she? What's her name?
And
Anne, come down, Anne. Anne, I didn't know you had another sister. Anne, come here, say hello, Chuck. Hello. Hello, sit next over there to your Mary. And what did you say?
My brother Martin.
Oh, gosh, there's another... There's another brother, Martin. Where are you, Martin, Chuck? Oh, Martin, come on. Keep your Patrick company. The more, the merrier. Hello, sweetheart. You sit next to your Patrick. Can you make room for him on the end? Oh, isn't that lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mind you. But you're a big family. Actually, there are 6 of you in your family, isn't there? And you're a very, very close family, aren't you?
That's right.
yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, there's one exception. There's one missing tonight, isn't there? Who's that, Katie?
Brother.
Patrick?
Oh, brother in Greece.
Brother.
You're Edward.
Edward.
In Greece.
It's in green.
Yeah.
Now, you're Edward. He's been in Greece since the last war, hasn't he? He was wounded.
Yes, he was wounded, yeah.
Yes. And he was sent to Greece to recuperate, wasn't he? And that's where he met and married a beautiful Greek girl.
Yes.
Yes. So you haven't seen him for 30 years, over 30 years?
No, I haven't.
Well, surprise, surprise.
Oh, no.
You're going to
Don't
see him
tell me,
tonight. Oh, he is. Don't you wish you would have put your teeth in now? To make up your very special family, because you're so lovely. Here he is, all the way from Greece. Your brother Edward, after 30 years. Come in, Edward. And that completes the family, ladies and gentlemen. I think we'd better take a break there. We'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Isn't this lovely? welcome back. Well, I hear that things are going with a swing at the village carnival, so let's go and join our Bob. Are you there, Bob?
We certainly are here, Cilla. I've never seen so many people in a village hall. It's quite wonderful. There's lots going on.
Lots going on. And Nen, are you still enjoying it?
Yes, I am, Cilla, very much.
Oh, super. Well, I wonder what's going to happen now. Maybe Bob will tell us.
Well, actually, this is the egg and spoon race now. We're all lined up ready. We've got the cozzies on and everything. And Nen's...
What's your tail?
Nen's...
You just nearly a
As if you hadn't noticed, Cilla. And Nen's going to start us off with the gun. And we're over a bit of a course here, and then round our lovely carnival queen, that's Lisa, sitting at the end there.
Oh, super. Well, Nen, are you ready? I see you've got the gun in hand.
Well,
You're not going to shoot anybody, are you?
This is Mark who wrote the letter, and he's my partner, and we are favourites to win.
Oh, really? Now, Mark, you are the culprit then, aren't you?
I'm the culprit.
Who wrote that lovely letter all about dear Nen over there?
That's me.
Well, in your own time, start the egg and spoon race.
Now wait for it. Ready, steady.
Mind you, he has got a handicap with that tail. Oh, look at that tail. I don't oh, dear. Well, then, that was certainly very worthwhile, wasn't it?
I don't think we won.
I don't think you won. I think you came last. In fact, I know you came last. Mind you, we're keeping something a very big secret.
Well, actually, everyone has got together and presented Nen, she knows nothing about this, with a lovely surprise plaque, which Mark is just about to unveil for us.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Nen, and this is what it's all about. It's all leading up to this, Nen. It's all in Welsh. Now,
Thank you very
I'm a
much.
bit ignorant at this end. What does it mean in English?
This park is in memory of the Carnival of Surprise, which was held at Ysgaivig.
Isn't that super? 1991, that's the only bit I understand. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Very much, thank you very much.
Well, enjoy the rest of the merrymaking, all right, Chuck?
Yes, thanks.
And Bob, what can I say to you? See you next week. I don't know what you're going to come as. Give our big thanks to everybody there, especially Mark for writing the letter. Good night, everyone.
See you next week, Cilla. Bye.
Ta-ra, Bob. Well, if you remember last week, I rang May Swarbrick. Now, we share the same birthday. May makes cakes, wedding cakes, birthday cakes, the lot. She invited me to her birthday party, but I couldn't wait that long. So I invited her here to come to the studio and show me how to ice a cake. And here she is, the lady herself, May. Oh, lovely to see you, May. And I must say, you absolutely look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You really do. Actually, you sounded wonderful on the phone last week, but you look even better in the flesh.
Thank you very much.
Now, we showed all these photographs last week on the telly about your lovely, gorgeous cakes. Are you going to teach me? I know.
I'll try.
Yes. Well, I know. You'll do your best. But how are you... Two marvellous cakes here, very plain. What are we going to start off with? And be gentle with me, May. What are we going to do first?
Do you want to write your name first, Cilla?
No, my name. I'll have to think about spelling that. I mean, what about a few shells round the edge?
Right.
Can we start off with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You show me how, and then I'll watch. I'm watching.
It's gone dry with wet.
I know the feeling well. I do. Oh, actually, May, that looks super. And you know, I couldn't believe on the phone, and even when I saw you in the flesh, that you are going to be 90 this May. I won't tell everybody what I'm going to...
And you will be 48 on the same day.
catch me up.
No, I'm not trying to catch you. I wish I was dead now. Yes, I will be. I've been lying to my children all these years about my age. You've just told them.
I know.
But they look lovely. Now, can I have a go at that? Now, what? You brought your tubes. I've got my tubes over here. Which one do I use for? Is it this one?
This one.
So I can have a go at those little shell things, can I? Is it ready? It's ready for squeezing, is it? Okay, here we go. Yeah, oh. I'm having a bit of trouble. Yes.
Marvellous, aren't you? I done it better myself.
You're such a professional. You're so... It's so... Oh, gosh. Hey, it's harder than it looks. It's the lights. Don't like the look of that. What about the name bit then, Nate?
Right.
Now, this is very, very hard because you need a steady hand for this, don't you?
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been icing cakes? Making cakes and icing them?
64 years.
64 years, that's terrific. And, well, who trained you to do this, mate?
No one, I taught myself.
Oh, I must have a go at that myself, I must.
Leave room for your hair, will you?
Okay, here we go. Well, I'm not doing too... I'm trying my best, sweetheart. They're all laughing at me out there. I actually am doing my best here. Gosh, you've done... Oh, wait. Oh, dear. Look, I'm not really... While I'm doing this, because I know you're a lovely singist, will you give us a little song? Give me my favourite. Right, Pal of My Cradle, mine.
Oh.
And I'll try and finish this. Oh. Ray will bring you in. Pal of my cradle days, I've needed you always. Since I was a baby upon your knee, you sacrificed everything for me. I stole the gold from your hand. I found the silver thread there. I don't know any way I could ever repay. Now my cradle
I want the first one, that was.
No. Nay, that was lovely. Oh, have a lovely 90th birthday. And ladies and gentlemen, just to show how super May does these cakes, it takes her a month. I've been dying to say this. We have one we prepared earlier. And there it is. Isn't that smashing, ladies and gentlemen? Great. Super May, thanks a lot. God bless you, love.
Yeah.
God bless you. I hope so. Well, now we are going to turn our studio cameras here right onto you in the audience because we want all our viewers at home to see how gorgeous you look. Yes. And there they go. The cameras are on. Mick, could you go right at the back? Because we always miss out people up there at the back. Yeah, oh, that lovely lady there, yes. Oh, I love that spotted outfit. I thought you had an illness from me. I did. Welcome to Surprise, Surprise. Can we move down a bit now, Mick? Yes. Lovely lady there in purple. Hello. Got a gorgeous smile. Oh, a bit further down. Oh, come down a bit, Mick. Come. Oh, look at it. Oh, I like you. Yes. Oh, Hasn't he got a gorgeous smile? Give us a wave then. What's your name?
Frank Berry.
Pardon? Frank?
Sure, Frank Berry.
Can't hear you, Chuck. I know your name's Frank. I can't get the last name, but...
Berry, B-double-R-Y.
I can't spell either. Come down and tell me all about... Tell me your real name. Come on, Frank. Oh, it's a grand night. Just have a sit down there. Well, Frank,
What a job this, isn't it?
It is a job. Oh, I enjoy it, though. Have you been enjoying yourself out there?
I have indeed, yes. It's brilliant, yes.
Now, I caught your first name, Frank. But
Berry.
Oh, Frank Berry, because you sort of spelt it out too much.
That's right, yes. B-double-R-Y.
Yeah. Now, you're married, Frank. You're here, I believe, with your lovely wife, Sue.
That's right, yes, I am, yes.
Is that
yes.
right? Well,
Indeed, yes.
And you've got two gorgeous children. What's their names?
Elise and Christina.
Oh, super. Well, I must tell you, surprise, surprise, I've had a lovely letter. Tell me all about you.
Oh, that's nice.
From your... Yes, from your cousin, Peggy.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Now, just to be serious just for a minute, Frank, 20 years ago, your first marriage, you were married, and then it broke up, didn't it?
Yes, it did, yes.
And you've got two older daughters, haven't you?
Oh, yes, yes.
How old are they?
Oh, God, one's 31.
Yes.
And one's 29.
That's Penny and Melanie,
That's
isn't
right,
it?
yes.
And when your marriage did split up, you still adored your children. In fact, you went every week to visit them. And then one weekend you turned up, and they weren't there. No. They were gone. What happened to them? Where did they go?
They went to America. I went to call for them on the Wednesday. I visit them quite often. And they'd gone. They'd just vanished. I found out where my ex-wife worked and said, oh, don't you know your children have been taken away to America to live?
And that was 16 years ago.
Oh, a bit more, I think.
Yes, so Penny and Melanie, they're married now, and they've got...
That's right, children,
Children of their own. They've got 5 grandchildren
between
them.
That's right, 5 grandchildren, yes.
Who you've never, ever seen?
Never, ever seen, no.
Well, surprise, surprise,
Oh,
Frank. You're going to see them all tonight, because here they are. Your 2 daughters you haven't seen for 16 years, and your 5 grandchildren. Come in, Penny, Melanie, yes, your son-in-law, Joe. Come in, kids, Chrissy and Davy, Jojo, John, and Jason. Come in, everyone. Well, that's all we've got time for this week. But we will be back next week with lots more surprises. I'd like to thank everybody who's taken part in tonight's show, especially our own Gordon Burns, and of course the lovely Bob Carolgees. See you next week then. Happy Easter. Ta-ra then. Ta-ra!